I want to ask you something that might be uncomfortable. Think about the last month of your life, the energy you spent, the decisions you made, the things you did.
How much of that was for your growth, for your genuine improvement, for becoming more of who you actually want to be?
And how much of it was for proof, for showing someone a parent, a colleague, an ex, a doubter that you are capable, that you made the right choice, that you are enough.
If you are honest, really honest, the answer might surprise you.
Because most people, without ever consciously deciding, spend enormous amounts of their most valuable resource time trying to prove things to people who are not actually watching.
Not paying attention. Not thinking about you as much as you think they are.
And today, we are going to help you redirect that energy from proving to improving, from performance to progress.
Because those two things, proving and improving, they look similar from the outside. But they are completely different on the inside. And they produce completely different lives.
Stay with us.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak Unstoppable, the podcast, where we help you speak English naturally and confidently through real, honest conversations.
I'm John.
And I'm Maria. So happy you're here with us today.
This episode is for B1 to B2 learners, intermediate to upper intermediate level English.
How are you feeling today, John?
Honestly, liberated. Because I spent years trying to prove things to people who weren't watching, and realizing that it freed me completely.
Same. This one is personal. Before we start, thank you. Really, for being here.
Let's go.
Okay, 2 people. Same talent. Same potential. Same starting point.
Person 1, every decision they make is partly shaped by an invisible audience. What will people think? What will this prove? Will this show them that I was right?
They work hard. They achieve things. But underneath every achievement there is a question. Did they see? Do they know now? Are they impressed?
Person 2, their decisions are shaped by a different question. What do I actually want to become? What genuinely improves my life and my capabilities? What moves me toward the person I want to be?
They also work hard. They also achieve things. But underneath their achievement there is something different. Satisfaction. Genuine, private, personal satisfaction.
Same effort, same world. Completely different experience of the effort.
And over time, completely different results. Because the energy of person 1 is split between real growth and performance.
Performance in this context means doing something for an audience, for the reaction of others.
And performance takes energy, real energy. That could have been going into the growth itself.
Today, we explore the difference, and we give you the English to recognize and redirect when you are spending your precious time proving instead of improving. Okay, let's make this very clear. What is the actual difference?
Improving means you are growing for yourself. Your standard is internal. Your measure of success is personal.
Am I better than I was yesterday? Am I developing the skills I actually want? Am I becoming the person I genuinely want to be?
These questions, they point inward. The answer lives inside you.
Proving means you are growing for someone else's eyes. Your standard is external. Your measure of success depends on someone else's reaction.
Did they see? Do they know? Are they impressed? Did I change their opinion?
These questions, they point outward, to other people. And those people, they may not be paying attention at all.
Here is a very simple example. You want to improve your English. Real improvement motivation, you want to communicate better, to access more opportunities, to understand the world more deeply, to feel at home in a language that opens doors.
That motivation, it drives consistent, focused, patient practice. Because the benefit is real and personal.
Proving motivation, you want to show someone who doubted your English that they were wrong. To impress a specific person. To demonstrate capability to a specific audience.
That motivation, it might drive some practice. But it also drives performance. Speaking in front of people to demonstrate rather than to communicate. Choosing topics to sound impressive rather than to actually learn.
And the energy, it is mixed. Not pure. Not entirely directed at growth.
And the learning it is slower. Because part of you is watching yourself perform instead of simply learning.
The best learners in any field, they improve for themselves. Their standards are personal. Their satisfaction is internal.
And paradoxically, the people who improve for themselves, they are usually the ones who most impress others. Not because they were trying to, but because genuine growth unperformed is recognizable.
Paradoxically means in a way that seems contradictory, but is actually true.
You become most impressive when you stop trying to be impressive.
Okay, let's talk about what proving actually costs, because most people never calculate it.
Cost one, it costs you time. Real, irreplaceable time.
Every hour spent thinking about what someone thinks of you, it is an hour not spent on what you are becoming.
Every decision filtered through what will this prove? It is a decision less aligned with what you actually need.
And time, as we have said in other episodes, it is the one resource that never comes back.
Cost two, it costs you clarity.
When your decisions are made partly for an audience, they are never fully clean. Never fully yours.
You chose this job partly to prove something to your family. You achieved this thing partly to show someone who doubted you. You made this decision partly to maintain an image.
And underneath the real question, what do I actually want? It never gets fully answered. Because the noise of the audience is always there.
Cost three, it costs you peace.
The audience, real or imagined, it never goes quiet. There is always someone new to impress. A new standard to meet. A new person whose opinion suddenly matters.
And chasing moving targets, it is exhausting. You never arrive. Because the destination keeps moving.
But improving for yourself, it has a still center. Your own standard, your own vision, your own genuine goals.
And that center, it is peaceful. Because it does not change with other people's opinions.
Let me give you a real example. I once met a very talented person. She had a gift for writing. Real, extraordinary gift.
And
she spent years writing things that she thought would impress certain people in her industry. Using their style, reflecting their values, speaking their language.
And her writing technically good. But something was missing.
And then something changed. I don't know what. But she started writing for herself. About what she actually cared about. In her own real voice.
And the difference immediate. Completely different quality. Completely different resonance.
Because the proving was gone. And what was left it was her. Actually her.
Maybe you know this feeling too. You have done something for an audience, and something felt slightly off. Slightly not yours.
That feeling, it was information. That you were performing, not growing.
Okay, how do you actually redirect? Practically, what does it look like to shift from proving to improving?
Step 1. Identify your audience.
Most people have a specific person or small group for whom they are unconsciously performing. Parents, a former colleague who doubted them, an ex, a sibling, someone whose approval they have been seeking for years.
And often, that person doesn't know and wouldn't even recognize the performance if they saw it.
So the first step, name the audience. Who am I trying to prove this to? Be honest.
Because when you name them, the performance loses some of its power. You see it clearly. And you can ask, do I actually care what this person thinks? Should they have this much influence over my decisions?
Step 2. Ask the internal question.
Every time you make a significant decision, ask, is this for my growth? Or is it for someone's reaction?
And the answer, be honest about it. Not what you wish were true. What is actually true.
Step 3. Redirect the energy.
Take the energy that was going into the performance and put it directly into the improvement.
Instead of thinking about how to demonstrate capability, demonstrate it to yourself through the actual work.
Instead of thinking about how to appear disciplined, be disciplined. In private, where nobody is watching.
Because private discipline consistency when no one is watching it builds faster and more solidly than any performance.
Step 4. Change the measure.
Stop measuring your progress by other people's reactions. Start measuring it by internal standards.
Am I better at this than I was 3 months ago? Am I making decisions that align with who I want to become? Am I building something I genuinely believe in, regardless of whether anyone is watching?
These are the measures of real growth.
And when you use them consistently, you will discover something extraordinary.
What?
That growth measured this way is far more satisfying than any external validation ever was. Okay, real English phrases.
Category 1 phrases for describing genuine growth.
I'm working on this for myself, not to impress anyone.
My standard is my own, not someone else's opinion of me.
I measure my progress by where I was not by where others are.
Category 2 phrases for recognizing when you are proving.
I notice I'm doing this partly for the reaction. Let me check if this is actually what I want.
I've been performing more than growing lately. I need to recalibrate.
Recalibrate means to adjust back to the correct measurement or direction.
I'm spending energy on what people think instead of on what I actually want to become.
Category 3 phrases for redirecting.
This time, I'm going to do it for the right reasons, not for the reaction.
I'm going to work quietly on this. And let the results speak when they are ready.
I don't need anyone's validation to know I am growing. I feel it myself.
Category 4 phrases for encouraging others.
Don't spend your energy proving to people who aren't paying attention. Spend it on becoming who you want to be.
The best revenge, if you need one, is genuine growth. Quiet, consistent, real growth.
You don't need to prove anything. You need to improve. Those are different things.
These phrases, they are the language of someone who has chosen the internal path, the improving path, The only one that actually leads somewhere worth going. Can I say something that I wish someone had told me 20 years ago?
Please.
The people you are trying to prove yourself to, they are mostly not watching.
This sounds harsh, but it is actually freeing.
They have their own lives, their own concerns, their own insecurities and ambitions. They are not sitting somewhere keeping a careful record of your progress and waiting to be impressed.
And even when they do watch, even when they do notice their opinion of you, changes nothing about the actual quality of your life.
Because your life, the actual living of it, happens regardless of what anyone thinks about it.
And the energy spent on the performance it is energy taken from the actual life.
And the actual life, that is what matters. That is what you will look back on.
Not did they see? Not were they impressed?
But did I become who I wanted to become? Did I use my time well? Did I grow into someone I respect?
Those questions, they are the right ones. And they point inward, not toward any audience.
Take time to improve your English, your skills, your character, your life.
And don't waste time to prove. It costs everything and gives almost nothing back.
Remember, this improvement compounds. Proof evaporates. Invest in the one that lasts.
Say it again.
Improvement compounds. Proof evaporates. Invest in the one that lasts.
Invest in improvement. Always. Word 1, performance. In this context, doing something for an audience, for their reaction. Example 1, she realized her work had become performance and shifted back to genuine growth. Example 2, confidence in performance comes and goes. Confidence in growth, it stays.
Word 2, paradoxically. This means in a way that seems contradictory but is actually true. Example 1, paradoxically, the less you try to impress, the more impressive you become. Example 2, paradoxically, rest is often more productive than constant doing.
Word 3, recalibrate. This means to adjust back to the correct direction or measurement. Example 1, when she noticed she was performing more than growing, she recalibrated immediately. Example 2, recalibrate your English goals. Regularly make sure you are practicing what actually matters to you.
Word 4, resonance. This means the quality of evoking a response, the ability to connect and feel true. Example 1, when she stopped performing and started writing honestly, her work had real resonance. Example 2, the English phrases that resonate with you, the ones that feel natural, those are the ones your brain will keep.
Word 5, unconsciously. This means without being aware of it. Without conscious thought. Example 1, he was unconsciously performing for his father even years after his father's opinion had stopped mattering. Example 2, we unconsciously use the language patterns we hear most, which is why daily listening practice is so powerful.
Word 6, validation. This means approval or confirmation from others. Example 1, she no longer needed external validation to feel confident in her decisions. Example 2, when you trust your own standard external validation becomes a nice addition, not a necessity.
Word 7, compound. In this context, to grow on top of itself over time. Each gain building on the last. Example 1, improvement compounds every skill you build, makes the next one easier to acquire. Example 2, English vocabulary compounds every word you learn, connects to others, and accelerates your learning.
Word 8, evaporate. This means to disappear suddenly and completely. Example 1, the satisfaction from external proof evaporates quickly, but the satisfaction from genuine growth lasts. Example 2, motivation, based only on proving something to others, evaporates when that person stops watching. One thing this week.
Identify one area of your life, your English, your work, your health, your relationships, where you have been partly performing, partly proving.
And ask honestly, what would this look like if I did it purely for myself? With no audience?
And then do it that way. Just this week. Just this one area.
And here is your sentence template.
I have been partly proving in the area of underscore, underscore, underscore. This week, I am going to improve instead by underscore, underscore. For myself.
Say it now, out loud.
I have been partly proving in the area of underscore, 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 underscore. This week, I am going to improve instead by underscore, underscore, underscore. For myself.
Fill in your real answer. Honestly.
Because that honest answer it is the beginning of the most productive work you will ever do.
Comment challenge time.
One question today.
Is there someone in your life or an imagined audience that you have been unconsciously trying to prove something to? And what would you do differently if they simply weren't there?
Write using this sentence, someone I have been trying to prove myself to is underscore, 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 underscore. If I stopped, I would spend that energy on underscore, 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 underscore instead.
Write it. In English. In the comments. Honestly.
Because naming it takes its power away. We read every comment. Please give this a like if it helped you.
Subscribe to Speak Unstoppable for new episodes every week.
Thank you for being here. Take time to improve. Don't waste time to prove.
Improvement compounds. Proof evaporates. Invest wisely.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.